Alright, what is up everybody? I am back again with more Persona 5 Royale, and I mean, for the sake of YouTube, when I said a couple of seconds, and I'm doing the next one, yeah, like I literally started the next one pretty much dead immediately. But anyways, I'm gonna continue on, actually I'm gonna wait here a little bit just in case, you know, like the people that were watching so that they can come in, so that way they're not really missing anything. And on that note as well, I'm going to actually press all the wrong buttons. You know, on Ryuji, myself, I'll just heal us all, that's fine. And then for myself, alright, so I basically just resetted everybody except for Magana and An completely, well, and Ryuji, but I got everybody's health back to full, my health back to full, as well as my energy back to full. So that part really matters if I remember correctly, if I go to Persona, whoops. Oh, 38 SP. So I can use that attack at least twice, because that's, what, 50, no, 76 SP, and I have 101, so it'll leave me with a little bit of SP, not enough to use my Atorio, but still, leaves me with a little bit. But since it's been a couple of minutes, and I just kind of waited here, and I was just kind of redoing, or not redoing, but getting myself all prepared, I'm now gonna head into Mementos.
Joker!
Oh, Joker, I almost forgot to mention. In Mementos, sometimes the road will be unnaturally blocked. The walls are pretty weak in those spots. I should be able to break through them, no problem. If you see any while we're exploring, try busting right through them. In Mementos, you can press X to destroy weak walls that look different from normal. Try to break these walls whenever you can. There may be something hidden behind them. I already knew about that. Just let us know before you do that. Don't go crashing into any walls before we can buckle up.
Oh, mister!
Oh, mister. When you get flowers, bring them to me. I'll go ahead of you guys.
Let's go, Captain!
Skull!
Whip him, Persona! Captain
Get
Kid!
it, Skull!
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
Get it, Skull! This is a hold-up!
Alright, time for some pay!
You know, I forget it starts getting significantly harder down we go. I mean, it makes sense, RPG-wise.
Alright.
They were too weak to bother with. That one is no joke. Be careful. Joker took one out. Boom time.
Losers.
Nice work, team.
Alright.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
I can feel it. Okay.
Good work. Keep it up. Now's our chance to smash! Late for my
Who's next?
Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
Wait,
A style.
16, alright. I keep forgetting if I actually change the, talk to me a little bit.
Alright, the first move is ours! Cut you up!
Persona!
You did it, Skull!
Persona! Captain Kid!
You did it, Skull!
Ah! Let's go, Captain!
You did it, Skull! This is a holdup! Finisher!
That's all she wrote!
All right.
They were nothing.
I have something.
Alright, the first move is ours! We all did great, huh? Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
That's all it takes for me.
Hey, I see a shadow. Be careful.
Now's our chance to strike! We're done here. Let's go. A spectacular victory.
All right.
That's all it takes for me. Now's our chance to strike! Nice job, Panther! We took them all out.
All right.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
I have something.
Alright, the first move is ours!
Persona!
Get ready! Go!
Losers!
Yeah! Victory!
All right.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Controller to the charger.
Oh, mister! Hey, mister.
Good job, misters. The exploration going well? Well, I can say my charger isn't going well. hope we can run into each other again soon.
I can feel it.
With my eye power, even these dark places are a cinch to navigate.
You can light things up with just your eyes? Man, Mona, you're pretty into this.
I have something.
This feeling. Joker,
Hey, the next area has a different feel to it somehow. What is this? What is this?
I can see it.
now's our chance to strike!
Woodland Persona! Captain Kidd!
You did it, Skull!
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
You did it, Skull!
Woodland Persona!
You did it, Skull!
Just stay there!
This'll end!
Slam!
Okay.
That was so easy, I'm yawning. Wow, that shadow was crazy! Ooh, very nice! Oh, nice! It exploded!
Is this my fate? Oh my!
One enemy remaining! The last one!
Who's next?
Nice work, team!
Okay.
And that was easy.
Oh! Alright, the first move is on! Joker took one out! Alright! Two enemies remaining! Don't let the guard go! One enemy remaining! One more! Sleepy. Panther's falling asleep! Hey, rise and shine!
Losers.
Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
That was easy!
Human.
Now's our chance to strike! All enemies defeated! Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
All right.
Ha! Piece of cake.
Focus.
I spotted a shadow, Joker. Alright, the first move is ours!
It's time. Kid!
You did it, Skull!
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
You did it, Skull! Don't move!
Alright, time for some pain!
Finish him!
Don't come back!
Okay.
A stylish victory.
I can see it. I can feel it.
Ugh, this sucks. All this darkness makes it so gloomy.
Hey, that wall. It's the same type of wall we opened up last time. Does this one open too? Let's check it out, Joker. Doesn't look like it's going to open. I didn't expect this wall to still be here. The hell? I thought we got all this shit open because we, like, influenced the public or whatever. The first wall, yes, however, it looks like we won't get this one open without expanding upon that. I think. Mona, you said influence comes from people believing in us, right? Maybe this one will open too if we can get more people to accept us. Perhaps. Why are you being so goddamn vague about all this? It's fine. In any case, it doesn't change our goal. We just have to work hard enough to open this wall. Then I guess we're gonna be holding off on whatever's past there until then. I messed that up, hold on.
I should write something.
Oh yeah.
Ah, you're back. Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
Hey, hey!
Let's see. honestly gonna keep this one a little short. Let's just see what happens real quick.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Ahem.
Exam's starting tomorrow. Are you all ready? Give me a second. I just gotta look at this real quick. Alright.
Well, shall we begin?
Picking up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of Senna, which I'm sure you all should have been waiting for. As described in the tale of the Haikyuu, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It was unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present today. Right. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Shun's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Maki-kun?
Do you know the answer?
Do you know which period Yushitsun was active in?
This is it.
Correct.
Right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yushitsun became more popular as a tragic hero.
No way.
Wow, really? Maki-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice
Wow,
going!
you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Prior to siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people would prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, then who will?
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you can always liven your day up and head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we could get some info on the target before we went there. And, no, I'm not gonna do either of those, because... Study in the library, try by burger, in the library, go on to here while also enjoying the menu. You want to study here? Let's go.
Yep.
It's good that we managed to find seats, even if it's a bit crowded. Welcome, may I take your order? Always get the nostalgic steak. Got it, I'll be right back with your order. That's a lot to snack on while you're studying. The proportions are definitely grand.
Hey, hey!
You sure look happy. Did you savor the taste of Grandma's kindness? Looks like you were able to get some studying done, but there's just too much noise.
Wanna head back?
Oh, that should be enough for today. Come on, let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
By the way, your phone was vibrating. Make sure you check it, alright? I already know. After reported as your strategic image management representative, I just thought of a new way to help you out. I really want to tell you about it. Do you have time today?
Leave it to me!
Decide later.
Hey, hey!
Can you play crossword puzzles? You have other stuff to do. Play a little. possibilities. G regardless. Okay, so I'm gonna try having GH. So I do GH. I don't get a hint for across. What? One second. Give up without really giving up, because I'm just gonna Google it. Oh. Oh, hi. So I know what the word is. I think. But how to actually make it work? Oh, that's not an L. Holy crap. Golden Week is a holiday that typically spans the end of April to the beginning of May and includes Saturday and Sunday. The golden part of the phrase came from the Japanese broadcasting term golden time. Wait a second. Golden time, which refers to the most desirable time slot of the day.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I can't figure that one out. Yeah, nice. I totally did not just Google that. should talk to Mishima, but I don't really care.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Study.
Make sure your clothes up.
Wow!
Whoa, you can answer these difficult problems? You're amazing. I know I am sometimes. You're making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes, behind those glasses. Blink, blink, blink.
Well then.
You tire yourself out if you keep at it for too long. You should stop for today and get some rest. Tink. Oh, wait a minute. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
Mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Getting my phone out for cheat sheet for exam.
Well, shall we begin?
Alright, now then, the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate?
Ooh, we can do this!
Alright. Let's see, essay question. This looks tough. Let's calm down and think it through. Probably the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was... yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother, but they ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to replace each other. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures of power and sympathize more with, that would be the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person, though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ahem.
Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk.
Let's get started.
Alright. Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which of the brain functions is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? Cognition.
Ooh, we can do
Sounds
this!
about right. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Seems both.
Ooh, we can do this!
You know, just to save time, really. Is all I'm
Okay,
doing.
class, let's get started.
Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race.
Ooh, we can do this!
Right. What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman typically with ulterior motives?
Ooh, we can do
Sounds
this!
about right. school-wide assembly at this time of year? Really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Kamoshida is just one of the many things wrong with this school. I've got to hurry home and study. I think that Kamoshida is still causing us trouble even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo,
Oh, that was new.
you ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
Monkey-kun.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Not really.
You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more about these snacks.
Hey! Don't fall for that!
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know! If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Oh, wait a minute, I just realized the next thing is 5:19, that was 5:16. 5:13, here we go. I skipped past it. Or did I just do it? I don't even know.
Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I've made a deal with Maruki. This is interesting.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
You've unlocked the Counselor Confidant. She's themselves the Counselor Icon, and I grant you whatever. I don't care. I don't really use that anyways.
What's the holdup, dude?
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. Have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office, though Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. You guys gonna go for it? What's the counseling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really into that idea, you know. Let's do it. Yeah, probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Oh yeah, An's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes. Welcome.
Welcome. Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Oh, okay. Shall we get started? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shio. Kamoshida Oxy faced the same fate as Shio was going to put herself through. But...
Right.
Later, I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shio's suffering. In fact, it just gave him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. I think you've got the wrong... Nope, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see, so what's on your mind now?
Let me think.
I'm sure Shio will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it's definitely better, or it'll definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite!
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah!
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Oh, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right? How'd it go? Well, it obviously wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Luke is easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Tab with the counselor. That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass the time in the area and tell you that. Oh.
How are you?
Ah, hello. Are you here for a session as well? That's right. Is that so? Dr. Mookie is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he ever came to Shujin. Oh? I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
Alright then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Welcome, thank you for coming. We made a deal. Well, I try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Mookie-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's in the past. Did you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So...
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. Hello. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for?
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But the idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams. And not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much, that kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy who you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are a strong monkey king.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Besides, it's a project to learn more about people's metamorphical hearts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you have to do is listen to my theories, and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got a lot of snacks, too. You can have them. They're yours. Okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well...
Let's see, I know, maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I have to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regime for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Murky is growing deeper. Detox X. When Joker is afflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Well, that's dope.
Alright.
Yada yada, and then the Arcane. Or Arcana.
I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I got time, or when I need some input from you. That should do it. Now, I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, thanks to Murky mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Your max SP increased by 5. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? And I got a non-static gem.
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school. Holy actual hell.
Man!
We really spent a long time talking to Moki. Like, look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again.
Good night!
But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right? Anyways, I
should write something.
Of it being 1 hour, and I just read 2 counseling sessions. I am going to end this one here. I'm going to get myself something to drink so that way I am not completely dead for the next time I have to start doing this. Do all that kind of stuff. But on that note, after all of that, I almost passed out a couple of times, but after seeing something new, it actually reinvigorated me into wanting to play more again. And especially after seeing the new girl. Still, I shall catch you all later. Peace.